Hi and welcome at my channel. I'm Ingrid and in this video I will show you how to make this tight fitting face mask with filter pocket and elastic hairbands. I like this fabric a lot, so I had the idea of making a face mask out of it and afterwards making a nice blouse after that. The pattern that I use here can be downloaded from the link below. This pattern is a medium and it has 1 centimeter seam allowance. If you want a smaller mask, then you can make the pattern smaller by cutting 1 centimeter, and if you want a size bigger, you can cut all around with an extra 1.5 inch of fabric. For the back of the fabric, I cut interfacing that is suitable, H180 or H200 suitable, and that will be ironed on later. It gives the fabric a bit more firmness. What you can also do if you have plain white or black cotton fabric is to print it with a nice text or image. You can check my videos how to work with HTV. For the filter bag on the inside, I use black cotton fabric. We can use the same pattern for this and fold it 2.5 centimeter inwards. Then we also put it 2.5 centimeter from the side. We pin and fold the end of the fabric under the pattern. Then we cut out the fabric for the inside of the mask. If you liked the video thus far, please subscribe and click the bell notification. When everything is cut, we pick up our iron and fold and iron the cover inward. Also iron the seam allowance. When we're done with this, we can pin the right sides together, both from the bottom and the top of the mask. We will stitch these halves together in a moment. So we stitch together both halves of the top of the face mask and parts of the black filter bag. Don't forget to secure the stitches by stitching back and forth with your machine. We also give a nice stitching on the folded seam. This way the inside is also beautifully finished. Then we flatten the seams so that we can pin the beautiful sides together of the top and bottom of our mask. Make sure your both sides are well pinned together in the middle. For the rest, I like to use these special clips. That is a nice and fast way to pin and does not make any holes in the fabric. Then you stitch the two parts together and make a number of cuts in the curve, so that when we turn our work inside out, everything is nice and crisp. For the reinforcement on the nose, I use a paper clip that I bend at both sides with pliers. To stitch this into the face mask, I use a zigzag stitch. of course proceeding with caution. Then we iron the seam allowances. Then we fold and iron both ends of the face mask 2.5 centimeters inward and also a seam allowance of 1 centimeter. Since there was no more elastic available in the store, I came up with the idea of using elastic hairbands for the face mask. You can use it as a temporary solution, or if you like it, you can of course leave it in and wear it like that. If you do not find them so comfortable, you can loosen the stitching and then stitch in elastic later if you can find them in the store again. Here I use my special cord foot for stitching the hairbands. If you do not have this, don't worry. Try to get your needle as close as possible to the elastic bands and then give it a stitch. I also gave a second stitch at 2 centimeters from the side, and voila, our face mask is ready.